Alright, so we're currently leaving our villa here in Bali. We've decided to hire a private driver that's going to take us from the villa to the ferry port. The total cost of the actual drive is going to be about 400k. So split it evenly between 4 people, it's only going to be 100k per person. You could probably find it cheaper on Gojek or Grab, but we've decided to hire a local driver here. So we just picked up our tickets at Padang Port. The cost of that was 600,000 round trip for the boat to the Gili Islands. So now we're about to head out on the boat for an hour-and-a-half boat ride.
1, 2, 3, 4. Go!
Alright, so we have officially arrived at Gili. It took actually about an hour and 45 minutes. It took a little longer than expected, but we have arrived on the island, and of course, as most people know, or if you don't, there are no scooters, no cars, but there are horse and buggies. So this is gonna be our ride to the hotel. Hop in.
Natalia Benegas, can I have all your passport or any ID? Any?
Do you have a copy?
Can we?
No, we go to the...
You can do that just now, love. We need the copy now to sign in.
Swimming pool, you can go whenever you want. If you go late at night, just don't make too much noise because we are currently full. This is your girlfriend.
Very cool. Hello, neighbor.
Yep. Not so much of a neighbor, you know, down the
A little.
couple.
Yeah, thank goodness you got it far away. We'll change.
You like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Alright, so we have just arrived at Absolute Villa here in Gili. So the nightly cost for this place is about 280,000, which is about $20 per night. Really good value for this actual place. They have about 5 or 6 different cabins here, and got an amazing infinity pool here. So I'm about to rent a bike here and head into town. Just telling Rhett, I was just vlogging on my 1DX while I'm riding a bike, one-handed. If I can do it, he can do it on his GH5, right? Whoa! I just gotta pick up some speed here. Yeah! Not too bad for 50,000 a day. It's about what, $2-3 days, or $2-3. Oh my God, my arm!
Lots of fun, lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Take me back to Fuqua.
Woo!
Wait!
Uh-oh!
I meant to go this way.
This way. This is honestly so much fun. Honestly, more than I expected, and it's so different here. There's no motorbikes, no cars. They're just casual, very chill. Hello. Multitasking at its finest. Fancy. We just finished our bike ride down the boardwalk, and now we're about to grab some food and maybe watch a sunset if there is one. Traditional mie goreng with chicken, very traditional Balinese dish. Only 55,000 K, and happy hour drink for 30K. Alright, so we have arrived at Casa Vintage Beach for some dinner, and then we're gonna end up the night here in Gili Trawangan. We're now heading out on a boat ride to the famous Gili statues. What we decided to do though is hire a private boat. So the private driver wakes up at 6:30 in the morning and takes us out at 7 a.m. before all the big crowds get out there. So there's not gonna be a single person out there in the statues, and it's just gonna be us four.
You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright.
Alright, so we are just arriving at the statues and about to get in.
Bombs away!
That's not how you go in. Alright, Scuba Pro.
How was that, Alexander?
That was awesome.
So we go to the Meno now, yeah?
You want to do the drone shot first?
Waiting for me to fall.
Yep.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. Baby turtle. Look at him go.
Look at them! Months from now, they're gonna say, "Yeah, dude!
Yeah, dude!
Yeah!"
Radical.
Radical.
So we have arrived at Gili Meno. For those of you interested, the private boat that we hired today was a total of about 1 million oh my god, I almost said Vietnamese dong. It's 1 million Indonesian rupiah, so it's about almost close to $80. So we split that 4 ways, and it cost us $250 per person, which is not a bad price because we left at almost 7 a.m. in the morning and we beat all the crowds. So we got to do the statues and Turtle Cove here, or Turtle Point I think is what it's called. And there was absolutely not a single person in the water except for us. Just finished off our little exploration of the island, Gili Meno. It's not that very big, honestly, so we just stopped to see the sea turtles that they're doing for conservation, and as they grow up, they get to release them into the ocean. So really nice of them to be doing that. And now we're gonna head out just in time because it is now pouring. The clouds have opened up, and my camera is getting wet. Good thing it's quote-unquote water resistant. Thank you, Canon.
You're so high, so high.
Alright, this is the 4th time I'm filming this. On the correct card finally. So we just arrived at dinner. We finished off our snorkeling trip this morning. We got completely drenched at the end of the trip. Huge thunderstorm came through. But highly recommend you guys do the private tour because we got to decide where we wanted to go, and the boat driver decided to wait for us wherever we needed to stop for extra time. Compared to the tour package where you guys pay a little more, but you do a full day or half day, and they kind of rush you, and you don't get to pick and choose where you want to go specifically because you're with other people. We were also there at 7 a.m. so we were literally the first ones in the water. So highly recommend you guys do the private tour rather than tour package at Gili's. Now real quick, let's talk about a little bit of a scam thing we're going on here. So last night we got here and we got dinner on the beach, and let's just say we kind of got the short end of the stick, or we got very unlucky where 2 times our bill has been surcharged. The 2 times we came to the restaurant, they invited us to happy hour and they gave us a special happy hour deal, but when the bill came around they were trying not to honor the deal and they were trying to just give us the full price for the drinks. So they were hoping basically that we drank a little too much and didn't check the final bill. So this happened to us 2 times now. So when you come to Gili, I highly recommend you guys either don't take the happy hour deal, or you better check the final bill, because we've gotten charged full price for drinks 2 times now, and it's becoming a bit of an issue where I think they're just doing it to either the tourists because of it's a tourist thing, or we just got the short end of the stick again. Other than that though, we had a completely awesome time. Everybody was so friendly here, just like in Bali. It's a very different island compared to Bali though, because you don't have the motorbikes, you don't have the cars. It's just your horses and your bicycles. So it's an awesome experience actually to get away from the hustle and bustle of Bali and Southeast Asia, where you have nothing but motorbikes on the street constantly. So it's been an awesome experience. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy the drinks here, guys, and then head out to the night market next. Alright, so we have arrived at our last place of the night, which is the night market here in Gili T. We've already had dinner, but we're gonna go ahead and look for some dessert.
It is hard.